Alright, hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to...
Have no sense of smell. This place reeks.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the last video. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Last time, we fought our way through this place that I can't pronounce. And in this video, we're going to take on Mercer Frey once and for all. And then we'll finally return to the surface. Let's see. I still don't know where Carlia went. I hope she will just respawn behind me when I go through the store. The final boss awaits us. Alright, there she is.
Watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer. Fight it, Brynjolf. He's taken control of you.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, this is, we came in here with both Carlia and Brynjolf with us, but Mercer, I don't know how well you can see what's going on up there. Mercer has cast basically a Fury spell on them, so now they're too busy beefing with each other. You have powers of invisibility. I can sort of see where the ripples are, but I can't. You're one moving fast, and I can't see you well enough to really want to try and cast spells as someone who I can't see. I see I got one or two off on you there. So this is going to be a fight between just Mercer and us. Carlia and Brynjolf are going to be out of the picture. Alright, that's rude. Let's see. I don't have enough magicka. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's go and actually use the potion of regenerate magicka here. I was hoping I would find a... Bye. I was hoping I would find a couple potions of, like, restore magicka on my way down here, but I don't think I did. If I did, it was in some chest that I didn't see. Let's see, you're going to run around, and we're going to have to chase you down. I'm glad that you're not invisible at the current moment, because that would make this a little bit harder. You are down on a knee, and... Oh, come on. There we go. He did not heal. I have seen him heal. At least I'm pretty sure I've seen him use healing potions, prolonging the fight, which he did not do here, which definitely made this go a little bit quicker.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
Are you two done fighting each other yet?
Before the place fills with water.
There we go. We were too far away to see the captions there, so I'm gonna probably just increase the volume on the video so that you can hear what they're saying. You have some treasure for me. The left eye of the Falmer, which is one of the things we came here for. Well, one of the things he came here for. The skeleton key, which is what we came for. A bunch of gold, glass hour, amethyst, dwarven dagger of devouring. That is 12 carry weight, which is going to be too much for me. I'll leave that there. And some potions. The potions, I think, are much more interesting. You've also got the right eye of Falmer, and now I'm carrying too much to be able to run. That is very annoying. What can I just drop? I probably got, like, some useless... Alright, so I just drank a, thing of mead, and now I should be under carry weight. Let's see. So this place is filling with water, and that seems bad. It seems like you're on a time limit to find your way out, because you can't get through the door, because apparently something is is broken. But I believe once it gets close to the ceiling, it will just stop, and we're just gonna swim around until I am able to get to this. Is it this one? There is an exhaust, like an outflow valve in here. Oh, I'm still over carry weight. Fine. We'll just go and chug another one of these, and now I should be under carry weight. Is it this one? It might be this one. No? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's not a pipe, it's just a hole in the ceiling. Also, since I am an Argonian, it doesn't really matter. I can stay underwater indefinitely, but... let's see. If you want to go back down, loot the bodies, loot the, I think I saw 1 or 2 Falmer bodies down there too, you can, but I'm not really, in a hurry to do that. Here we go. That did not take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. I thought the fight was going to drag out, because I thought Mercer was going to do his invisibility thing, more than he did. I thought that, he would probably heal once or twice. Oh, there you are, Liddy. Nice of you to show up. Since you're here...
Behind you. I'll head back home if you need.
No, not that.
On
Follow me.
Lead the way.
What I wanted to do...
I've got your back.
I meant to select this
How can
one.
I serve you, my thane?
This is so weird. So Lydia's got all the heavy stuff now, and since I am an Argonian and since I can just do this... Are you floating or not? Like, you spawned, like, on the bottom, but I think you're floating up. Anyway, I will take your enchanted stuff to see if I can disenchant that. Alright, here we are.
I believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Alright, so that's it for the main part of the Thieves Guild side quest. We now have to go and return the skeleton key. I can ask you some lore questions, I see.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Alright,
Sorry,
so...
lass. I've got important things
you guys are just gonna keep saying the same things on loop. Let's get out of here, and we will return to the surface, and we can see that, like I said, we will be coming out some distance away from where we went under. Let's see, I don't know if you can actually see the entrance from here, but this is a Bronzewater Cave. L is the world map key. Over here is where the entrance was, so decent distance underground. I do not want that on the map. I wanted to click and drag. Let's see. So what do I want to do? I probably should go back and disenchant and or sell the stuff that I've accumulated along the way. I know I have another level, so I might go and take a couple more skill levels in Pickpocket, because I will need this one for the enhanced carrying capacity. I will also go and, let's see, you know what? How does it work when I go into my inventory and try to... Okay, so can I just like middle click to focus it? So this is the skeleton key. This is sort of a universal lockpick, an indestructible lockpick. There is a strong case to be made that you should just like not finish the Thieves Guild side quest, because when you do that, you will put this back and you will no longer be able to use it. But until you do that, whenever you come up against a lockpick, you will be able to... Hello. You will be able to just not have to worry about the lockpick breaking. I see there is a Boethia cultist over here. I was not interested in you. I wanted to fight the dragon, which I will probably now be doing at the same time. You are a Dunmer, which means that you are taking reduced damage from fire. That is right. That is one of your racial abilities there. Now you're taking a little more damage. Although not even that much, because I don't think I've got the enhanced, like, electric destruction magic perks. Anyway. Should I just, like, hit you with melee weapons? I don't really feel like waiting for it to regenerate. Dwarven Sword and, Ebony Sword and Dwarven Sword of Devouring. Let's go. Let's not go.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Yeah, I bet you will. Knowing what the Boethia cultists are into. Let me try that again. I'm not going to cut away. I did just come out of the map right here. Let's see. So you're going to spawn in the same place. Is there a shortcut for the magic menu? I can't say I really remember. Let's just go and try. Alright, so I feel like I wasn't really...
At last, a worthy opponent. Victory is yours.
Goodbye. I feel like I didn't really do that much more damage to you. That is going to initiate the Boethia stage request. I feel like I didn't really do that much more damage to you with just lightning spells, probably because, again, I don't have the upgrade to my lightning destruction spells. Maybe I should do that eventually. Anyway, if the dragon is going to come over here, I'll fight it. If the dragon is just going to screw off, then I guess I won't fight it. I got better stuff to do. So, let us start by going back to Riften, and I'm going to start doing the errands that I... Fine. Oh, you're a named dragon. Okay. So instead of just generic, like, Frost or Fire or, like, Elder Dragons or whatever that you can find as random events, there are a couple, I want to say, like, 3 or 4 named dragons in Skyrim. Is that Lydia fighting with that bow, with that staff? I did not know that you would equip those. I probably should have. I think I've probably seen you do it before. But usually you prefer fighting with melee weapons. Anyway, where did you go? You went off in that direction, and the dot is fading, and I don't really feel like skyrimming over the mountain to track you down unless you come back. So there's a couple of named dragons instead of just generic dragons that you can fight, and apparently Ruth is one of them. There's obviously Myrmilnir, Salaknir, who you fight as part of the main story. And these guys will spawn from specific locations. I want to say specific, like dragon burial mounds. I don't remember where and how many of them there are, but there's a couple of them. And since the game is designating you as special, I don't think that anything is gonna really happen of note when you die. I'm just gonna loot the same loot off of you as I loot off of every other dragon. I am over carry weight apparently, but we can take you down. And now, Lydia, I need some assistance over here. And she's stuck in the geometry. That was fairly entertaining to watch, I have to say. Okay, so I can disenchant Eminent Alteration, Minor Blocking, and Waning Frost. The adjectives in front of the names, I forget if I said this earlier, it doesn't really matter. That's just like the level of enchantment. But we can just break that down, learn Fortify Alteration, we can learn Fortify Block, and we can learn an enchanting level, and we can learn Resist Frost. Alright, not going to say no to any of those. Alright, so next order of business, I can go and speak to you, and we can learn how to be a better pickpocket. Nice little money sink over there. What am I now, 48?
I'll teach you.
It says I'm 43. I was 43. Did that just get, like... Did that just bug? So, I don't know if this is not working because of one of the UI mods I have installed or what, but I don't really feel like trying to figure it out, so I'm just gonna go and, like, simulate this by giving him my money and using the, advanced skill command. I'm not entirely sure how this one works. I think this adds experience points to a skill, rather than Okay, so it does... Hang on a minute. Alright, I'm gonna reload again if this messes it up, but since this gives you... It seems like it gives you experience points rather than, like, increasing a skill by a certain number of levels. For however many, like, levels in a skill a certain amount of experience is worth. But when I said advanced skill pickpocket 1, and it gave me 1 experience point in pickpocket, it put me at level 48. Does that mean that, like, I actually got the experience points when I trained with you, but the level bar just didn't update? This is very confusing. Alright. So, whatever happened, I'm just gonna roll with it. I hope I remember to do this, like, the next time I go and do this, and that I don't just, like, give someone money and they take my money and don't actually increase my level or anything like that. But, like, that is really weird. I don't know exactly what's going on there. But I'm now level 48 pickpocket. I need 2 more until I can get the extra pockets upgrade. And we'll be on our way to... I don't know. After that, probably college or Winterhold or something. I kind of feel like upgrading those spells next. Like, not destruction. I'm not really worried about upgrading my destruction level as much as other things like illusion, alteration. I do a little bit of alteration when it comes to things like the stone flesh spell and whatnot, but I don't really feel like doing that to level that all the way up to 100, and illusion spells are just, like, not interesting to me. Anyway, I still got some other errands to run. I will see you once I finish with those.
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Marsh friend. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Alright, so I meant to talk to Modessi and pick up that miscellaneous objective way back when I was doing the little walking tour of Riften, and I apparently forgot because I obviously forgot then, so I'm gonna do it now. I don't have all the ingredients. I will run around Skyrim and I will probably collect at least some of them. And then once I have enough flawless sapphires and whatnot, we'll be back. Wait, bone arrows do how much damage? Oh, those are like dragon bone arrows. Wow. Okay, why did I just find that randomly as loot on like a Falmer or something? That feels like it should be like a really late game item. Alright, I'm gonna, I think, go and give Lydia some of those, and I'm gonna have her start infinitely spawning the bone arrows, because good gravy, those damage rating on those are quite high. I'm doing some alchemy because I got a ton of potion ingredients in my bag, and I got a level out of that. So since I have a level, I'm gonna come back here. Oh, well, alright. So since I have a level, I guess I'll upgrade stamina again. I think I'm trying to keep stamina and health in lockstep, but I think I have something that grants me stamina from, like, I don't know, a piece of equipment or something like that. I think it's one of the Thieves Guild pieces of equipment. So I'll just go for health, since health is what prevents me from dying. Okay, so it's working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. I don't have anything better to spend money on. I'll just go up to 53. And now that we've done that, I can go and actually take that one handy perk in Pickpocket. And I can go and increase my carrying capacity from like 405 to 505. And now I really can carry a lot of junk with me. Alright, so I guess I'll demonstrate the skeleton key. I got kind of kicked out the last time I did this, but the skeleton key will never break. And if you really want to, you can just not complete the Thieves Guild line of side quest ever, and you can just run around for the rest of the game with the skeleton key. Yeah, that's nice. So I think, oh, are these not like practice chests? I thought these were like practice chests. I think I tried to show this off earlier, and I ended up cutting it for the video for time, but now that I have the skeleton key, I'll just do that. And when I picked that lock, you didn't like that, so we're just gonna go and take our leave and never speak of this again. Let me see. What else do I have to do? I think I gotta go back to Whiterun and deposit some stuff that I actually want to keep in some treasure chests, BRB. Alright, so I think the last thing I want to do before heading off and continuing the quest is Delvin Mallory. Yeah, probably. Delvin Mallory. I don't see the dialogue options that I need to advance what I need to do here. This looks like early game stuff, like I could have done this a long time ago.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet. Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead. Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed. I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Alright, so Delvin Mallory is the guy to talk to if you want various miscellaneous Radiant quest jobs to do things like steal items from various establishments throughout Skyrim. The targets and the locations will be randomly generated. There's a bunch of different types of jobs. I don't really want to do any of them. Unfortunately, you need to do, I think, 5 of, like, 4 different types of jobs, or 5 of, like, a bunch of different jobs in every city in order to be able to really complete the Thieves Guild side quest. I will probably be doing console commands for that later, because I don't really want to do that for real. That'll take, like, an hour, and it won't be very interesting. But what I really want to come talk to you for is, some of the items that we picked up along the way, and I haven't picked up all of them. I actually went and looked, and it looks like there's one in pretty much every location that you visit as part of the Thieves Guild quest line, but for example, this model ship that I picked up in an, I forget where this was. I think this was...
Where are you off to? There's work to be done.
Oh, shut up, Delvin. I'm trying to remember. I think that was in the East Empire warehouse or something like that. You can give that to Delvin. You can give him the Eye of the Falmer.
I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful find. This should cover it.
And he will give you money for them. And I don't know if I'm going to go back into any of the, like, the Haunting Vermeadery or anything like that and try and steal any other artifacts and bring them to him. I guess I probably will when I'm done with this. I'll have to look up exactly what they are, though. But I just thought I'd point that out. I believe when you go and turn them in, they will end up on the shelf in the Ragged Flagon Cistern over here, behind the big desk. And I can see the Eye of the Falmer from way far away, and I can also see the model ship is here. If I take that, can I give it back to him? And, like, can I sell it back to him? I feel like that's an exploit that wouldn't work. The Eye of the Falmer is a very nice stone, if I have to say. I've still got one of them, so you do pick up 2 Eyes of Falmer from Mercer's corpse when you defeat him. Or at least you can, anyway. Where's the other one? Was that the left eye? Do I need the right Eye of Falmer? And he won't take that. You can just sell that one. I might just go and deposit that back in the Breeze Home in Whiterun as like another commemorative trinket or something like that. But that's Delvin Mallory. Now, I think we are going to go and take our leave and get on with... Alright, so, enough of that. The place I need to go is going to be all the way down here, which is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We haven't really been to anywhere close to this so far, and I'm thinking the best way to get there is going to be to go to Riverwood, and I'm going to run down the road where we came from when we started the game, and I think I'm going to run down to Falkreath and over to the Twilight Sepulchre from there. There's other ways that you could maybe get there, maybe fast traveling to Yukar's Monument and then running south from there. But I do want to discover Falkreath, which is one of the minor holes which we haven't been to yet. The only other one, I think, being Dawnstar. And I'd like to discover it as a point of reference that we can return to get to other stuff in the area. And from there, we'll go to the Twilight Sepulchre. All right, so hello. All right, that's nice. We've seen that speech a bunch of times. Let's go this way, and there's going to be a lot of running for a while, but I do have a bunch of like alcoholic beverages and potions of stamina regeneration and that kind of thing that I could just burn through. Let's see. I'm going to go just down some of those, and I noticed that the I assume it's Sky UI. I don't know if it's part of the other interface edit that mod that I installed for like fast container access. But I see that it shows the buffs and debuffs and how much time they've got left in the upper right, which is interesting. Let's see. That the effects of this alcohol lasted almost long enough. Lasted about exactly as long, actually, as it took for me to run out of stamina and have to go and do it all over again. Let's see. This is the Standing Stones. We're going to go and just run past those. We're going to come up here, and I think we can continue. And I'll just follow the road, and this'll take a little while. I would have gone down that way, but I saw the sign, and Falkreath is apparently easier to access from this direction. Do I need to stay on the road, or do I need to just, like, rough it? Would it be more fun to rough it? That would certainly have, like, a higher chance of something interesting happening, but I also kind of don't really want to risk, like, running around and getting turned around and having to come back. Let's see. This, I think, is actually really close to where we started the game. So that cave that we came out of when we escaped Helgen, that's up there. Anyway, let me see. I'm just gonna go Skyrim my way over this hill, and hopefully I will find a road eventually. I don't want to spend too much time off the road, but I also want to have some interesting space where I don't know, I can get into random fights. I see I picked up a road here. I probably honestly just like took a shortcut through the woods. I guess the road goes up to like Helgen or something, and then I have 30 wine, really? We got some bandits. Okay, let me go and deal with you real fast. Where is Lydia, by the way? Is she running around the long way, or is she stuck in the woods or something? Anyway, she'll turn up. So, let's see. The road is going to continue down this way, and I guess, therefore, so will I. What is this? There's a cabin here. What is that? Is that a... Oh, I thought that was the perspective. I was not getting the perspective. I thought it was a bigger animal farther away than it was, and I thought there was like a horse like banging on the door there. That is Pine Watch. Let's see. I imagine that there's something worth exploring in there. There often is in locations in this game, but I'm gonna go back there later on. Here, I see there's an interesting little bandit-related construction. I believe you're going to go and give me a bit of a hard time. Yeah, fine. I need to go and see if I can find a stronger version of Stoneflesh at some point, because I feel like it's a little bit lacking. Yeah, I remember that you like to drop rocks on my head, and that I should therefore be a little bit more careful. Where is Lydia? This would be a really good time for her to show up. Let's see. Can I get up there? Or at least close to there, so that I can have a better shot at you with my fireballs. Let me see. Getting over this. I feel like there's probably like a ladder or something that I missed. Or a, stairs, rather. There aren't really, ladders in this game. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So, there's a guy over there. Now there isn't. And you got a bunch of arrows on you. You also had, let's see, a couple of lockpicks, which I will not say no to. And did the Atronek already take care of the one guy? That's, some dwarven arrows, some elven bows. There was another one or two bandits, like, up here. But I don't see them now, so maybe the Atronek already got them. Alright. Thank you, Atronek. Not going to take the iron arrows. So let's keep going this way. And there's another stone construction up here. It looks a little bit more formidable than that rickety wooden thing. What are you two doing?
There are dragons about, traveler. Be warned.
Yeah, we're well acquainted.
Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
Wow, I can't spare any gold, and I've been, like, picking up gold off of every random corpse I see, or I can just give you 5. Alright.
Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
This is another one.
Thank you for your kindness.
This is another random event that I don't believe I've ever seen before. Just, random farmers who are basically fleeing the dragons. Anyway, I see the map marker for Falkreath coming on up, and I probably can't be that far away. There are, I believe, 2 Daedric side quests that get their start in or around Falkreath. And I don't know if there's any more than that, any other things that I might want to do. But let's see, I think if I take a turn down this way, I see the top of the houses. I'm not going to do like a tour of Falkreath the way that I was with some of the major cities. But, whenever I do get around to doing the Daedric side quest, alright, you know what, we're just gonna go Skyrim our way down the mountain. Falkreath has been discovered. Let's see. I guess I might as well, stop it and say hello to the guards at any rate.
Did you see a dog out there?
Alright, that is part of a Daedric side quest, which I will go and deal with later. Or you're just gonna not let me deal with it later. Goodbye. So, that's Falkreath. We'll definitely return there later for other stuff. And now, I'm gonna go running out this way, and we're gonna go and make our way to the next waypoint on our little journey here. My stamina is lasting a lot longer than it was before, and I feel like it's almost lasting, like, disproportionately long. I don't have that much more stamina in total than I did at the beginning of the game. But it feels like I can definitely run for a lot longer than I could before. Where, by the way... Okay, so I do kind of want to go around this, like, outcropping of stone there, and then make it back into the mountains. Let me go run around this thing, this barrow. And should I stick my head in there? I see there's a dead bandit out front. Alright, very friendly. What is inside? This is a very naturey one. Is there an Atronek? There is an Atronek. Or a Spriggan, which is sort of like a... like... Earth Atronek, I guess, if you prefer. Just gonna take a taproot off you. I see there's more bandits here. I guess the Atronek didn't take kindly to them just moving into his home here. Which, I mean, understandable. Let's see. We've got... What is this? Let me turn the light on for a better look. I don't know exactly what this is. I'm not seeing catalog of weapon enchantments. Okay. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but it looks like just a summary of the different enchantments that you can apply to things. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Anyway, we also have a chest over here, which I can take some stuff from. Nothing too interesting, but alright. I'll step inside these minor locations like this once in a while. Whenever I feel like it. And now we can continue on our way up this way. Let's see. The Pilgrim's Path, I believe, is what Carlisle called it. Alright. You got a club on your tail. You're one of the bigger dragons. Oh no, you're not running away, are you? Did you see something else? Did you get distracted by someone else? There's like a wizard up there or someone. I mean, now there's not. But there used to be. That was just a random Imperial. Get back here. Alright, so, Foul Zombie. This is not part of original Skyrim, Bone Wolves. There appears to be, and I was looking through the list of, like, the complete list of stuff added by the Anniversary Edition. There appears to be one that's related to, like, zombies and undead and that sort of thing, content-wise. And I assume that's what this is related to. Lydia's going head-to-head with whatever that was. There was a foul zombie, there was a necromancer, mort flesh. That sounds like a potion ingredient, which I'm not familiar with yet. I will take those bone arrows. Again, those are probably Lydia's doing with the infinite arrow exploit. Is this like a necromancer camp? Anyway, let's see. We're just going to go and take some of the steel macer shots. We're going to take some of the loot off your body. I will take your soul. I am really, like... I have a lot of dragon souls and not a lot of things to use on them. I hope I get around to finding more Words of Power soon, because I, you know, would like to actually get to use some of those one of these days. Anyway, so that's interesting. I don't know how many more of those types of apparitions we're going to be running into. Well, apparitions, like random encounters we're going to be running into along the way. But if I go and come this way, I think I see the map marker for the Twilight Sepulchre coming into view. So we're probably not that far away. Maybe one more round of wine will get us there on the run. That is not the... There we go. That was not the food menu. But let's see. This is going to be, I believe, somewhat buried in the mountain in much the same way that the other place was, the Path to Nocturnal, whatever that cave was called. Its name is escaping me. But anyway, we're going to just come up here, and this is the Twilight Sepulchre. And I think I'm going to end this off here. So next time, we are going to head inside. We're going to explore the dungeon on the way to returning the skeleton key. We're going to part ways with the master lockpick. And you know what? Can I back up? I feel like this would be a pretty cool looking location to end it off. Alright. It's good to me. So my name is Dragonite. This has been the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.